Welcome back to the games. Yes, Elite Dangerous. It's been a while. I didn't forget about you guys. Oh no, lots of new subscribers. Thanks everybody. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We've got one of the best communities out there, sharing our videos, getting the name out there, growing a community so you can find somebody cool to play with on our Steam group. We're talking about the 1.1 and the 1.2 patch soon to be released, supposedly this month, labeled Wings, that'll give us the grouping options that we finally want when we do fight for co-op and fighting one another in PvP situations. Oh, you dig that? You dig the inside of that ship? Oh, if you like that, if you like the way I pimp that ship out, check out this annotation. Lots of tutorials and videos on my main. But let's get back to the subject, the matter at hand. City Lights in 1.1. Really dig it. And Eve, always liked the dark sides of the planets. Really got to check out, you know, the life, made you feel like it was alive. Still can't land on the planets. No, I know Star Citizen is promising that. Really looking forward to that. But I think that's something Elite Dangerous that we all want. Oof, look at that. See, one of the reasons I love Elite Dangerous is this in-game feel. You know, the cockpit, you're in there, I feel it. But one of the things that's missing in Elite Dangerous that they really need to focus on, the development team and David Brennan have to focus on, is getting us into the galaxy. It is so vast, 400 billion systems, okay? How are you going to populate 400 billion systems with a limited amount of subscriber base? In the 1.1 release, they're promising us community goals. There's a starport in New Yembo. Nobody really knew much about it except for the news. Basically, you get the option to help build this star station. Now, we already know that mining's flawed from previous videos. I will bring out a new mining video that shows you a better way to mine. We definitely want tractor beams and bots to suck in the material. I mean, come on. We're way in the future here. We're super technological, and I gotta fly and scoop the rock in my cargo hold. Get out of here, okay? Let's get us something updated for that. I like these little updates you're doing because it's after the fact and you promise us Frontier, but we need more than that. You're giving us this idea that, you know, there's a new station and everybody's gonna get behind it and support it. Look at this. Oh, community goal achieved. Oh, you might get special bonuses from this particular station for help building it, and then you cram this community goal down our throat like it's a grind quest. You know, it's not ours. We didn't build this. You know, it's like a communist idea. Here's the star station. Yavul, everybody must build it together. You know, like, I want my own star station. I definitely don't want it to look like the 5 different, you know, star stations that are the template cookie cut star stations all over the universe. Let's talk about the looks of them. Let's make them look different. You know, let me own it. Let me land it. Let me tell who can land in my star station, who can and who can't. Let's build it out. I need it. I think it's important. I don't think I'm the only one. Do you want to be sucked into this game? I love this game. I'm a big voice for this game, but you guys got to do more, Frontier. You know, if you go to their Facebook fan page, you'll actually see all the comments of people going, oh my god, it really? Unity? I didn't even get to vote. You know, a whole bunch of angry voices. You got to quell the angry voices, David. You got to look at the community. You really have to take the time out now. You've got the game out. You've got it in its finished form, and you're bringing out parcels and pieces. I'm glad that 1.2 is not going to be pay to play, you know, because it shouldn't be. I should be able to group up my ships with other people in my team. I should be in the same instance with my friends playing against other people that I feel like I have a direct impact on. And this whole station idea, while giving us something new, is just a crumb of what the whole cookie could be. I mean, the cookie in itself that I'm comparing this wonderful analogy to is the fact that I want us to feel like there's a real thriving economy, not just a button that I click and that I collect resources to build this. I'm glad that they made the station look different in its infant stage. Here's some great footage from one of our community members who actually went out to New Yembo just so that we could get some footage of the new space station. Thank you very much, Trinity. We really appreciate that. Like I said, one of the best communities out there. You guys got to join the gang. So this is the first time while I'm talking I get to see it this detailed because I've really just been editing the hell out of this video. So let's look. That's cool. I mean, that's all very well and good. I dig it. Wonder. I think you can dock in these, which I think you can dock in the you know, the infantile station. I think we're gonna come up on some video that will show us the docking, which is also very cool. But again, I still feel like I'm outside, and I don't feel like well, yeah, I'm flying, I'm inside the cockpit, I feel it, okay? It's immersive, I get it. But then there's this whole world that I'm staring at outside that feels like it was just placed there by people. I don't feel like it actually has an impact. Give me the impact feeling. It is so hard in this game to actually have experiences with other people because the way that the game is structured, it is very difficult to connect with people. And you have to fix the connectivity between actual real pilots. I mean, you're talking 400 billion star systems. Give us an easy way to connect with one another so that we can have an influence, so that we can have an impact. Not just fly around the universe. Right now, Elite Dangerous is for the explorers, for the very Star Trek oriented, and I dig that. I dig the exploration aspect to this game. They actually in the new release have let you tag things with your name on it, like you were the first to find these things. And I understand where this game wants to go, but it's never going to get there if the community continues to feel ignored, or as if the game is not progressing to the way that they want it or as fast as they want it. Now, I'm going to give David some time here. I'm going to give him, out of respect, because I know he's a smart man. Frontier has other releases that they really even shouldn't spend time on. Railroad Tycoon 3, you know, some zoo game. If you go on their YouTube channel, which I will show soon, you'll see all that. And where is the focus? I want to see more focus on Elite Dangerous, and I'm not the only one. Let's just get right to it. Let me show you Frontier's YouTube channel. Now, for those of you that are aware of Star Citizen's YouTube channel, you're talking hundreds of thousands of views, fresh content, very, very well done. Almost 2 to 3 videos a week on Star Citizen. Now, if you go to Frontier's YouTube channel, okay, and you look at their videos, you have their initial trailer for Elite Dangerous that gets you pumped. I remember the adrenaline that I felt when I first saw this game, and I want to feel it again. But looking at their YouTube page, you've got games that are, you've got videos that are 8 months old. I think the most recent one, if you look, was like 3 weeks ago, which was their 1.1 release, and prior to that wasn't until December, and then prior to that, like October. So the content is much more spanned out. It doesn't feel to me like they're as in it as the design team behind Star Citizen. So I'm starting to see a problem here with Elite Dangerous, and I hate to say it because I love the game, but I see a forum on their own website, people speaking out about why is this being crammed down my throat? Why don't I get to build my own space station? Why can't I group with people? Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? And you know, there's a level where you have to be patient for these changes to happen. I understand that with the game, but I feel as if David Brennan's been working on this for 30 plus years, and now I'm starting to wonder, is he coveting it? Is he not really listening to the fan base and only doing what he believes is the right thing to do without listening to the commanders, the ones who actually support him monetarily, and his vision, and have been there since day one? I want to see people feel like they can impact their environment, and that's what I see is lacking right now, is people do not feel as if they are really impacting the environment. They feel like they are mindlessly grinding missions and are not actually having an influential impact on the galaxy. And with 400 billion star systems, I can understand why people are getting a little bit upset. It's going to take a whole bunch of people to fill that vacuum up and to have it thriving. But more so, it's going to take actual pilots' minds, their creative inceptions of what it is that they want in the game that should be the player-driven aspect to the game. Wings 1.2 is supposedly going to release something that I think should have been given in the launch of the game. That something that I think should have happened in the initial launch of the game, which is the ability to group with other pilots, to have that connectivity, to play with your friends. And sometimes I can't even get them in the same instance. There has to be a lot of focus on the problems being the disconnect between the community and Frontier. I really want to believe that David's listening, because there are some videos like the one I'm going to show you where I believe him. So let's listen.
Making Elite Dangerous has been fantastic for us. It's been a very enjoyable experience, but I think probably the the most important thing is all the support we've had from people sort of outside the company as well as the people here.
I love the relationship we have between the developers and the backers. It's great getting feedback from them and ideas from them. It pushes us to do a better job. It gives us ideas.
People who've come as backers have been very supportive, elite ambassadors, all of the people who have been evangelizing the game on forums, playing it, people in the DDF, the book authors, all of the people who have helped us have been really amazing. You know, the support the game has been getting around the world is absolutely fantastic. So a big thank you from me and from all of the team here for making this happen. It's a fantastic opportunity. As you can see, we're doing our absolute best to make it as good as we can. We're not going to stop when we release the game. There are a lot of exciting things we'll do in the future as well. So a big thank you from me and from everyone here.
So if you're listening, David Brennan and the people at Frontier, what we're missing, what the community, what the commanders are missing is that initial feeling when we started the game of us having a direct impact on our environment. We want, as commanders, to directly impact the environment. We don't want mindless missions, grinding for a space station that was put there by an entity we don't even have control over. We want the control. We don't want to place the control in the hands of our benevolent gods and dictators. We want to have the power. That is the reason why we play the game, is to be elite. And how can we be elite if we continually feel like we're the dog under the table getting fed the scraps? And that is the truth. I love this game. I want this game to be successful, and that is why I'm saying the things that I am saying. 400 billion star systems, it's a giant vacuum, and we all got to fill it up. So there we have David there speaking out, letting us know that he will be there to continue to support and bring out new releases for the game. Here's the grouping that we've been dying for in Elite Dangerous. I hope it adds a much easier element to flying with others that are real against others who are real. I want more PvP action in the game, and hopefully grouping will do that for us. I want to be in the same instance. Here's the new ship they're going to bring out called the Fer-de Lance. I think it's pretty sleek looking. I like the design. I've always liked that very, very kind of vintage feel. Even though it's a futuristic game, it gives you that vintage kind of spaceship look. There's the early designs of the ship. It's supposedly going to be a commercialized kind of like a yacht for rich people, or a bounty hunting ship. It looks fairly big. The stats are as follows. And I think they will continue to develop this game, and I am 100% backing and supporting Elite Dangerous. I just want to make sure they're going the right direction, and I think I'm not the only one, again, who feels this way. So let's all cross our fingers, commanders. We got more Elite Dangerous videos coming out, of course. More Star Citizen videos coming out. More of everything here on The Games. I really appreciate every single one of you. You guys tell your friends about The Games. And thanks for watching.